A 68-year-old black man boarded his flight, dressed in neat clothes and carrying nothing more than quiet dignity. To the crew, he looked out of place in first class. To the passengers, he was just another older man. What they didn't know was that he was a billionaire, one whose fortune could shake industries. Yet within minutes, humiliation replaced respect. Cameras recorded the moment he was ordered off the plane, treated like an intruder in a world he helped build. What followed changed everything. Watch until the end. Wait. Please tell us where you're watching from in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more powerful stories like this. His name was William Carter, a self-made billionaire with a story carved in resilience. Born in the Deep South, he had endured segregation, fought against systemic racism, and built his wealth through relentless determination. By 68, William had founded companies and funded schools. He created opportunities for thousands who had once been overlooked, just like him. Despite his immense fortune, William preferred simplicity. He often flew commercial, believing that sharing the skies kept him connected to the everyday people he never stopped fighting for. On this trip, he was traveling to announce a new scholarship fund for underprivileged youth. For him, it was another chance to inspire hope. But inside the cabin of Skyways Airlines, hope was not what he found. Instead, judgment clouded the air, and prejudice turned what should have been an ordinary flight into an unforgettable humiliation. At first, the signs were subtle. The flight attendant paused at his seat, questioning if he belonged in first class. Passengers exchanged doubtful looks, some raising eyebrows as if silently asking what he was doing there. William remained calm, sliding his boarding pass across the tray table with the quiet confidence of a man who had faced worse. But the tension escalated quickly. Another staff member appeared, her voice sharp. She accused William of causing discomfort. Among passengers, though he had barely spoken a word, he offered his ticket again, proof that he had purchased his seat. Still, they dismissed him. Then came the breaking point. Security was called. The attendants, louder now, told him he had to leave the plane. Shock rippled through the cabin as passengers pulled out their phones. Some whispered, others gasped, but no one intervened. William Carter, billionaire, philanthropist, survivor of racism's harshest edges, was being escorted out like a criminal. Humiliation pressed on him, but anger burned beneath it. He thought of the young students waiting at his scholarship event, kids who looked up to him as proof of what was possible. What lesson would they take if they saw him stripped of dignity like this? In that moment, William made a decision. He would not let this act of injustice disappear into silence. The video exploded online within hours. Millions watched as William Carter, billionaire and humanitarian, was forced off a plane simply for being black. The outrage was immediate, the condemnation fierce. Skyways Airlines scrambled with apologies, claiming miscommunication, but their words were hollow. William, however, was not silent. Standing before a sea of cameras, he announced he was divesting $4 billion from companies tied to the airline. But he didn't stop there. He pledged that money to create the Equal Skies Foundation, dedicated to fighting discrimination in travel and public spaces. The humiliation that airline staff thought would silence him became the spark of a revolution. William's quiet dignity turned into thunder the world could not ignore. Skyways. Airlines collapsed under the weight of the scandal. Their stock plummeted. Executives